reportedly overseeing and directing
Why are you taking That's illegal that we have done it. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Can you please tell the media? We are addressing the media. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Huh? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Hey, who are you?
Washia Nota Kata Kaloro Sir Brawaga Robambi Loroswe
Incredible scenes of intimidation in motion. This as the Citizens Coalition for Change have called a media briefing. So this car that you're seeing on your screens, unbranded, and there's no number plates on this vehicle. This particular gentleman in the grey tracksuit walking into this venue and grabbing the paper that contains information from the CCC, as they were speaking about some of their members being attacked, speaking about voters threatened and saying there's more than 100 of these cases. Let's take a look, listen what is happening now.
You are a huge embarrassment to our nation. You are a huge embarrassment to our nation. You know, you come and disrupt our press conference on what basis? Who are you? And you are refusing to say out your name to the press. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? We have every right to come here and Who do you think you are? Huh? We have constitutional rights that we have to be able to do whatever we are doing. We are not doing anything illegal. This is embarrassing. You are a huge embarrassment to our country. This is so embarrassing. You want to attempt to, subvert the will of the people. That's what you are trying to do. You had your ministers, you had your leaders who addressed press conferences yesterday. Were they disrupted? Were they disrupted? You are a huge embarrassment to our nation, I'm sorry to say.
Hey, don't push.
Hello, chef.
Don't let him close the door. Don't let him open. Don't let him.
Incredible scenes coming out of Harare in the past 10 minutes or so. This commotion that you're seeing in this vehicle that is driving away that is not branded. People who are inside that vehicle, or the gentleman, the last one in particular that got inside that vehicle, arriving at the venue where the Citizens Coalition for Change is hosting a media briefing, snatches the papers from the person who's on the podium, a member of the CCC that was giving a report back in terms of the election and how it has fared, and then just starts to walk away. This is the second time that he comes back, and the people that are gathered here, some of them media personnel, not just from Zimbabwe but all over the world, saying they are effecting a citizen's arrest and asking them who they are and where they come from. There's a particular lady who came out to actually ask one of the men, who are you? Where are you coming from? When your leaders are giving a briefing, we have not disturbed them, suggesting that this could be members of the ZANU-PF, saying that this is the particular lady actually that was speaking. Let's take a look, listen.
I mean, the behavior of ZANU-PF is really, really, really regrettable. We have every right to address the press and to give our position on this sham of an election that we have in Zimbabwe. We just wanted to respond to the various, election observer missions, preliminary reports. That's all we wanted to do, and to give our position on what is happening at the current moment in Zimbabwe. But it's really shocking that, ZANU-PF functionaries were here, trying to disrupt our press conference. We have every constitutional right to, we didn't do anything that is illegal. We were just trying to address members of the press and to let the nation know about our position on various issues as it relates to elections.
Are you certainly sure it's ZANU-PF?
It's quite obvious that these, as ZANU-PF functionaries, they're doing whatever they're doing in the interest of ZANU-PF. I think you could clearly see that that's what they are trying to. That's what they are trying to do. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Don't push me. But you are pushing me.
And that is a member of the Citizens Coalition for Change. What they had intended to do in terms of responding to the various observer mission preliminary reports has been disrupted. So that media briefing, in a nutshell, is not going to happen anymore, because as you heard from her, alleging that some ZANU-PF functionaries just came into this venue, disturbed that press briefing, grabbed the papers that the CCC was using to give this briefing in full glare of a media contingency, quite a large one that is gathered there. They did this in full glare of cameras and drove away in a number of vans, unmarked vehicles, some of them not even having number plates here in Harare. So
if I think I'm not going to take it, then I'll be foolish. Everyone who contests, if you're going to rest to win. And precisely so.
Zimbabweans want to be led and ably led. From today onwards, on the 23rd, we are going to remove a ruler and put in place a leader, so that there's happiness in Zimbabwe.
Quick history. Zimbabwe got independence from the British in the year 1980, and since then only one party has ruled the country, that is the ZANU-PF. They won Zimbabwe its independence. Their leader was Robert Mugabe, an autocrat, also the country's longest-serving president. Mugabe ruled with an iron grip until he was overthrown in a coup in 2017. That's when Zimbabwe's military took over, and they replaced Mugabe with his vice president, Mnangagwa. Then elections were held in 2018, and the former vice president, won, although by a razor-thin margin. That was the last election Zimbabwe saw. There were allegations of widespread rigging, voter intimidation and outright violence, basically the same template that was seen during the Mugabe years. Chamisa had disputed the results in court, but he was turned away. This time, he says he won't allow the election to get stolen.
I told Sadak that number one, Mr. Mnangagwa is not preparing to win, he's plotting to rig. I told Sadak that he stole the election in 2018, but this time I will not accept to allow him to steal the election again.